Obama supporters were asked at a rally at an Ohio university what they knew about the attacks on our consulate in Benghazi. Their responses might surprise you.
Are you aware of the consulate attack in Benghazi?
It's like good old Johnson.
No.
No, I'm not aware of the consulate attacks.
I'm not really sure about that.
What do you guys think of how the president handled the consulate attacks in Benghazi?
Wow. Can you believe that? After all of the coverage that this has gotten.
Yeah,
these
actually,
kids
I
are
can.
saying that. Well, joining us now is the man who conducted the interview at Ohio University. His name is Caleb Bonham, and he's the editor-at-large of RevealingPolitics.com. I'm surprised listening to that these people were so uninformed. These are college students who go to a good school and other adults. What was your reaction?
Oh, you know, when I was at the university, I was very surprised to hear that these students were unaware of the events overseas. I was even more surprised when I asked some of the older generations their thoughts on the events, and they were unable to come up with a very articulate answer. I was very surprised at the results I found.
You could draw a lot of conclusions from this video. I mean, one, you could say, look, these people are worried about their pocketbook, they're worried about their health care. But to me, I guess my question to you is, what does this tell you more about, the media or the electorate? Because depending on what you watch, what you read, what you listen to, you might not be hearing about Benghazi.
Well, I don't know how you wouldn't be hearing about Benghazi. It's been on almost every news station. It's been in the papers. It's been the topic of discussion throughout the 2 debates that have been held already. It's dominated the news cycle. It was a massive event in our foreign policy. And for me to show up at a event, an Obama rally, to speak with individuals that are politically inclined. They're individuals that took time out of their day to go to a political rally in the height of election season. And I asked them a very simple question, and it was very shocking to hear that they were unable to come up with some answers.
So I imagine then you informed them as to what happened. What was their reaction then?
Well, I kind of discussed a little bit of it. There's not a whole lot that I could inform them on. I simply said, hey, this is kind of what happened. You're not aware of the consulate attacks in Benghazi? You don't know who Ambassador Chris Stevens is? Said, well, this is what happened. We, on September 11th, we were attacked, and just got their thoughts. But the original intent of the question was to ask these individuals if they were aware of the spark that incited the violence in Libya. To see if they would maybe toe the party line and recite the idea that this was a spontaneous uprising due to a YouTube video. And I was simply speechless when I asked that question, and they hadn't heard of the event at all. Wow. So I didn't really spend a whole lot of time explaining the event after that.
All right. Caleb Bonham, we've got to leave it there. It's an aptly named website. It's called RevealingPolitics.com. I had the same conversation with a babysitter, a college babysitter of ours, just last week.
Caleb, thank you.